Alright, I apologize if my lighting in here isn't the best. This is my workbench in the basement. I have this from 1995. I have this old electronic Christmas tree, and he needs a little repair. So when I went to go use him this year, great. Well, went to use him, and it's done this to me a couple times in the past. So when I go to start it up, I'll just show you. It plays music, but these ornaments are supposed to rotate, and Santa is supposed to go in and out of his, pick this up in here, get a little closer. Santa's supposed to go in and out of the tree, and he's not, so there must be gear or something in here that's not engaging. It's done this to me several times in the past, and it turned out to be then that it just, if I bumped it or whatever, it would start working, and that would work for quite a while. So I'm going to take it apart. I imagine there's just a loose gear or something like that. So let's get started. All right, so I'll start by unplugging this, tip him upside down, and I believe it's just some really small Allen head screws. I'm gonna plug it in and turn it on so I can see this motor not even turning. So probably not the gears, probably something with connection or something on this board. So I'm gonna take that apart and see what we find. All right, so I decided to get you a little closer. So anyway, I can turn this volume down. These two wires here come up to the board, and like I said, I've already checked the continuity on the fuse here. That's fine. That's just the main power coming in. But where it goes through all the controls or whatever over here, obviously there's a chip that's playing the music, but it has to send power out to that motor. And I'm checking here, and I'm getting nothing. I'm getting like millivolts. So I'm guessing from the looks of it, this looks like I might have a cold solder joint here. I'm going to pull this board out if I can, so I can see the other side, check some of these connections, and kind of go from there, because I suspect that's what the actual problem is. I've wiggled a few of the wires and nothing seemed to help, so it's probably just a bad joint in here. I'm hoping it's not, some other component, which is a pretty simple board. Nothing looks burnt, so I don't think anything actually fried. I'm pretty sure I just have a bad connection somewhere. So that's my next step here, is I'm going to pull this board out and see if I can find some bad connections. All right, so I'm going to plug it back in and check and see if I have voltage on this side of the board now. If I can get like right on the tip of the wire there. Really nothing to short out on here. Everything's pretty much plastic. think I'll be okay. I'm going to try not to get myself. I don't know how many volts they're using in here. Oh, come on. Wait. Ah. Behave. There we go. Okay, so I'm getting 3 volts on this side, but nothing on the other side where the wire actually is. So I suspect it's just a bad solder joint, or bad connection to the trace here. So I'm gonna heat up the soldering gun, redo these, maybe restrip the ends of the wires, poke them through, and resolder those 2 connections and see if that takes care of it. It had 3 volts. I'll use my flashlight here and see if I can figure out how many volts that motor is actually rated at. Alright, so I already repaired or resoldered these 2 joints here for the positive and negative wire going to the motor. Now it has 3 volts, and as you can see, the motor's turning. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put this back together, and then I'll show you what it actually looks like when it's running. I'll turn the volume down here, but as you can see, the little ornaments tilt, and Santa goes in and out of his tree, and you've noticed that these 2 soldiers on either side also turn. So when he comes out, they turn to face outwards. Really kind of a neat little deal. It's I just keep it at work on my desk at Christmas time and pack it away in the corner the rest of the year. We bought it years ago. It was kind of a neat thing to have. It plays, I think, 12 different songs. It's from Maisto, M-A-I-S-T-O. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I thought, well, let's see if I can fix it. A lot of times with these electronic things, especially something simple like this, be a broken wire or a cold solder joint. In this case, I believe it was just a cold solder joint. I did strip the wires back and put a new piece of wire in the joint when I was doing it. Pretty simple. I'm not the best at soldering, so if you want a video on soldering, there's plenty of other people out there to show you better ways to do it. But I'm just showing you what I did to troubleshoot to see what was wrong. And obviously the motor wasn't running. Everything else worked on it, and the lights, but not the motor. So she's working now. I'll bring her back to work on Monday, and I'll have this to keep me company. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more, do-it-myself projects. Thanks. Have a great day.